Hey guys, check it out. We got another video here. We were fixing an idle Alcatel one-touch idle. LCD is the glass is broken, but we got a whole LCD kit, so we're basically gonna get into this. Just for video purposes, I kind of started to open this up already a little bit, but all you gotta do is really just get a Sesmo and start unclipping these little guys in here. Okay. Little by little, just start popping those out. Oops, excuse me. Just start from the top, from here. Don't get in here. You got to get it from the frame. So the frame kind of pops out. Okay. Once that pops out, I kind of already took some of the screws out already. You'll just see all these screws that just kind of come out there, and then once you start to get those out, some of the little things here. For example, just got to be careful, those pop up. That's the home button sensor. Okay, disconnect this. Disconnect the battery. We're gonna take all the parts out. This speaker thing's gonna come out too. See that? That's gonna come out. We're gonna transfer that over there. You're gonna see also over here. This is the bottom speaker. This is gonna come out too. I'm gonna take these speakers out here, and then we're gonna transfer all these parts over to the new LCD, and then this is the charging port here. We're gonna take this out, transfer this. Take your heat gun, just gently heat this up. Okay. Oops, we're going to disconnect this connector down here. Okay. Also, you got to be careful about this right here. There's a power button. Okay. And this is a little adhesive, so you don't want to tear this. Make sure you loosen that up, because that's going to come out with the motherboard. Okay, it's got a little double tape, so just be careful of those little things. Okay, all right, that's loose. You got to be careful with these here, because these are the antenna connectors. Sometimes they can break, so if they break off the motherboard, you're kind of screwed. What I like to do is I like to if I have to take it off, I take it off from this part, because the charging port, that can be replaced. The motherboard's going to be more difficult. If you don't know how to solder, if you don't have the part, you could have some issues. So I like to take this off from here. One good thing might be to take the battery off. You see these little tabs? Hopefully they come out. It's kind of like the iPhone. You just gotta pull it on an angle. Because if you break them, you'll have some other issues. Okay, got the one out. Go ahead and gently take the other one out. It's real gentle on an angle. I don't know why they make this design, but that one's a little difficult to take out. Sometimes you want to give a little heat, not too much heat. See if that helps. Okay, having a little difficult time with that, but it's okay. I'm gonna take this little yellow tape off. This is the battery connector. Just be careful not to pop those wires out. You're just gonna want to get underneath there. Sometimes use like a thin prying tool. You definitely don't want to break those connections. Okay. If I could have, I would have taken the whole thing out, but we'll do it this way for now. So I'm going to try to open this up, maybe create a little heat, or see if I can just pull that out. There you go. Okay, well, boom. It kind of broke halfway, but that's no big deal. Boom. Okay. You just want to be careful with these wires not to cut those. So I got the battery out. Pretty much everything's almost out. Oh, the reason why I took the battery out is because I wanted to come in from this way, take the charging port out. Okay, so now we're gonna make sure you loosen this first. This is the vibrator ringer. You want to loosen that, and then we're going to start gently lifting this up. Okay, little by little. Probably just pull that out. Okay, so you see how I kind of left all that connected, and now I got the motherboard here. I'm gonna pop the motherboard out. It's got these little clips around here, so just be careful. Loosen the front camera a little bit. Sometimes a little heat helps, but let's do it this way. Okay. And now, make sure nothing's bolted down. I'll make sure you loosen this too. This is the side button flex cable. Make sure you take that out too. Okay. Sometimes you're gonna have to move this little plastic out. Okay, so this wedges out. Then you can see it pop out, okay? So now, underneath here, you're gonna disconnect this. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now we pretty much took everything out of this one, put that one to the side, and then we're gonna start rebuilding this one here. Okay, so now we're going to start putting the pieces back together. So now we're going to take this, connect it here. Okay, make sure that's connected properly, and we're going to start putting these pieces back. Okay. One second. This one already came with the home button, so I'm just gonna transfer the volume button flex cable. I'm just gonna transfer the part. Well, let's get it in place first before we start moving things. Oh, look at this. Make sure everything's in place. Okay, everything's looking in place. Connect this flex cable. This is for the, I think that's the digitizer. Okay, start connecting your pieces. Okay, then we can connect our wire. So see, I didn't have to take that off. We're just gonna connect this right back here. Make sure this gets in place first. Get that in there first. Okay. Connect that there. Now we can connect this. Okay, make sure that's in. Alrighty. Make sure your power button's in place. Now we can start connecting the top speaker. Okay, start putting our screws back in place. This one goes here. These go here. This one goes here. Here. Put your bottom speaker down. Okay, everything's connected. Now we gotta connect our battery back. Put the yellow tape back. And, you know, just to test it before you snap everything back, just make sure the power button's gonna work. Might be dead. Check the connection. I always like to test. Yeah, there it goes. It's charging. Okay. Well, let's double check the power button just in case the power button doesn't work. We can easily change the power button. Okay, so basically it looks like it's dead. Let me try to hit the power button again to make sure this thing's gonna work. Okay, so that looks like it's gonna work, so we can seal this up. We'll put the back cover back on, which is this one, and just gently make sure you make sure this power button is nice and flat, because you can break that. So I would put that one in. We're also missing this. This is the volume button. Don't lose these. Okay, put these in. Alright guys, let me make sure this is working. Yeah, that's working guys. Alright, perfect. Yep. Put your volume button in, everything's working. Then we're going to connect this in here. can start snapping everything back together. And there you have it, guys. Fix the phone. Everything should be working properly. Alrighty, guys, we got an Alcatel One Touch. That's how you repair the phone. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message us, and please subscribe our YouTube channel. Have a great day. Thank you.